Hello guys, I don't think there's anybody here yet, so I'll hang about for 5-10 minutes and just watch. Um, yeah. Hi Paula, how are you doing? Thanks for being here. Just wait a couple of minutes, see if anybody else gets here. Can you hear me okay? We'll give it five minutes if that's okay. I'm sorry to keep you waiting. Just see if anybody else comes in. If not, then me and you'll just have a bit of a chat. I was meant to be here yesterday, but I don't know if you've watched my video or read my comments or whatever. I had such a disaster; it was a nightmare. So this is the catch-up session. So I don't know if anybody's going to turn up, but you must have had a notification because you're here. So fingers crossed. Hey, reality, you're right. Let's give it a couple more minutes and see if anybody else pops in, and I'm going to have to try and moderate you. I'm all right. Thank you, Paula. I'll check that out after the live, and I'll get back to you. All right. I'm going to give it a couple of minutes, reality. So just chat amongst yourselves, and then I'll start. If we don't get anybody else in, then us three will just have a bit of a conflab. All right. Am I clashing with anybody else's live reality, or there's no one else on? it's my own fault because I've changed the time that much today. It's just I still haven't been to sleep. I'm running on empty. I think I was just going to come on here for about half an hour or less. Um, it takes off and I end up chatting away, you know, because I'm a good talker. But I was going to just come in, have a check in for half an hour, and then tomorrow do like a bit better job. To be fair. Did you both of you watch my video while I put out earlier with everything or no? Just explaining a few things. Hi Elizabeth. Thanks for being here. We're just hanging around for a couple of minutes while we're waiting to see if there's other people come in before I start and say things, and then I'd have to repeat myself. So if we give it till 15 minutes past, is that all right with you guys? Because I don't want you to just hang around here and wait for me, you know. And if no one else is here by then we'll just start. Is that okay? I mean, feel free to go and grab a cup of coffee or something while you're waiting, and I'll not start until 1:15, and then you know. Oh, I need my glasses. I can't even see what them emojis are. And I don't know where I've put them again. I do this all the time, and they're not on my head like normal. The other day I was looking for my phone, and I was talking on it, looking for it. So I had it to me ear, and I was saying to the person on the phone, I'll just find my phone. And I'm sat talking on the phone, looking for my phone. Like, what's that all about? You're listening as you clean. Oh, I hate housework. Hate it. Some people enjoy doing it. I absolutely hate it. I think ironing and hello Marlena, welcome in. Ironing and housework. If somebody made me a cleaner, if that was the only job in this world, I would be absolutely devastated. I'd rather litter pick or you name a dirty, horrible job, or a bin man, like a trash collector for our American counterparts. We'll get used to bin man and a trash man. But you might know that because there's other British people that you watch. So I'm going to give it till 15 minutes past, and then we'll start. We'll just see who else pops in. All right, guys. So grab yourselves a drink or whatever you want to do. I'm terrible at cleaning, but I'm not. You know, I'm untidy but clean. So I live in organised chaos in a way. I know where, because I've got 3 boys, and they're just it's a nightmare. But it's organised chaos. I know where everything is. But if someone moves something, it just throws us off. But I know where everything is in the house. But if you know, it's hard to put it in American speech. Right, so the module, I press on your name and then it comes up. Right, no worries. Right, I'm gonna turn my mic off and have a sneaky cigarette while we're waiting. Okay, guys. So grab a drink or something, and I'll be back in a couple of minutes. I'm still here reading your comments, but I'm just gonna turn the sound off because it's not really ladylike to be smoking while on live. So. I'm trying to work out how to moderate. Yeah, but I'm clicking on you. I'm on StreamYard though, reality. So do I need to be on YouTube to do it? Can you tell your results? Can you hear me, guys? Oh, crap. All right, you can hear us. There's a delay, so there's a delay on me speaking to you and a delay on your messages coming back. So I was a bit worried there. So do what you have to do the moderators on YouTube because I'm on StreamYard. In the chat menu. So I've done that, but it just comes up with put you on the screen like you were, what you're saying. Delete your comment or put you in timeout. One second, I'll try again. I'm just putting your comment on. Just got delete comment, put it user in timeout. Pardon me. Ban user and delete their comment. Well, if I click that, it just puts your comment on the screen. Okay. So right, sound a bit dumb here. So I've got the chat on, right, with all your comments, and I'm clicking on your reality, right? I'm clicking on your name, but it's just coming up either putting your comment across the screen, or it's telling us to block you, delete you, or time out you. That's all it's saying. Do you not have to do it on YouTube because I'm on StreamYard? Thank you, Marlena. I wouldn't care. I was messing about with it the other day, and I seen where the mods bit was. Can I not do it from you? Can you not email us your YouTube names, and then I can just do it while I'm not online? Can you do it that way? What was it? Invite guest. No, that's from the link. Okay, that doesn't work. Settings. Can you still hear me while I've got that up? I think she just clicks on the name of the challenge. It's not doing that, Marlena. That's what reality's telling us to do. But I'm on StreamYard and it just comes up with block you, time out you, or delete delete and block you, or put you like comment across my screen, but it's not giving us no other options. So do you have to do it when you're on? Because I'm on StreamYard. Do I not need to go into YouTube, like have it on YouTube to do it? I remember when Julie was doing all of this. Can you? It's a learning curve. I can't even. Right, go on YouTube Studio and navigate to settings and then community, and within the moderator section, add the channel and the order of the people you want. Can you send us them for us to do it while I'm not doing this, or do I have to do it while I'm live? I know where that is to do it, but it's just gonna be a nightmare and take us away from what I'm doing now. So I'd rather like have me mods who I'm gonna have, which is the list you sent us, reality. So are you in contact with all those people, like privately? Right, so I need to be on YouTube. Right, if I knock this live off, guys, cross your fingers, because I am an absolute nightmare at this and I do not want to be on YouTube. Oh, God. Am I still here? You got a view? Continue to YouTube. Ooh. Right. Come on. Oh, I need to mute myself. Hello. Oh, this is complicated. Right. Right. Can you still hear me, guys? No? Yes? Right, okay. Sorry, reality. I'm so sorry, guys. I hate doing this. Right, so I'm on YouTube and I need settings. Where the hell's that at? We shouldn't be doing this now. It's taking us away from having a nice conversation with you all. But I suppose it needs to be done, so. Oh, yeah. Right, come on. Thing. Right, why won't that move? Oh, I'm oh, crap. I was nearly broke the computer, I think. Right. Oh, please don't knock it off. Right. Settings. I'm terrified I'll lose this because of it. I'm still here. Can you hear me? Nope. Oh, yeah. Right. Right. Channel features. New channel. Where the notifications? Right. So I'm on settings. So where do I go? There's notifications, privacy, advanced settings. Membership, Google account, family center. I saw it. I was playing about and I saw it the other day. Right, okay. Just send us all, like, the, what do we call it? The, in me email, just send us the, what do you call them? The, you two thingamabob, so I know who you are. Then we'll make someone a moderator under the channel name. Right, so I can just do that like myself, but I'll have to. Right, okay. Settings, community, then moderators. I don't know what. I'm going to do it later because I'm going to end up knocking everything off. I'm a bit useless. Is everybody in here all right to be moderators? If I'm going to do it later, reality, because it's just taking us away from what I'm doing. And I've told the children that they were gone into town, and I said, well, I'm going live, so I don't want you coming home in the middle of it and we have to down tools and disrupt everything. So when you're travelling back, pop in, because their friend only lives 3 doors away from my house. I said, pop in there for 5 or 10 minutes, and then I'll, I should only be on till about 7 o'clock at the latest tonight, because then I'm going to do something properly tomorrow, because I still haven't been to sleep, guys. It's it's nearly 2 days or something I've been awake for. So I'm surprised I'm not hallucinating. So, right, I'll do that, Marlena. That I've been doing that with everything, watching videos for absolutely everything. My brain's fried with all the information. So, did you? I'm asking this question again. You'll be sick of us asking it. Did you watch my video earlier? And it had about the emails on, and support groups, and the subject that we're going to be covering next weekend, and stuff like that. Did everybody see that, or not? Who sent an email? I know. I know that. I haven't checked any of my emails yet, because I didn't think anybody would have done it straight away. But thank you very, very much for sending me an email. I will read it. I'll read it when I come off here, and I'll reply. All right. So did any see what I'm thinking is some of these subjects that I'm covering are quite private. So people have, like, they can go into support groups, but they might not want people to know their situations and things. So what we could do is, for, say, I don't know, if I done like a support group for families of like current DV victims, or families of current addicts, for instance. It could be any kind of support group, and you can tell us what kind of support groups you want, and I'll create them if you need us to. It could be for mental health, and trauma. It could be a trauma support group. Yeah, I'm from up north. Yeah, yeah. So it could be any kind of support group. Just let me know. That's what the emails are for, and it's private and between me and you, and you can tell us this channel's for you. I just want to be the person who helps everybody get where they want to be. I can't even say I need my glasses. I can't even find them. Right, the screen's really small. Let's see. Thought so. I'm a Geordie. Yeah. I'm a Malcolm and Tackham. Right, what's that say? At daughter's appointment and just called back. Hopefully you'll be still alive when I get out. If not, I'll be here for your next live, which will be tomorrow morning then. And I'll only be on here not up to 7 o'clock at the latest. It might be before that. It was just to check in and say hello to everybody, because I feel like I've let everybody down by not being here today. Like, yes, was it yesterday? I don't even know what day it is. They're all running into one. Anyway, what was I saying? Support groups. So you could create another username if you wanted to keep yourself totally private for support groups. Get what I mean? So nobody knows who you are. I just I've got loads of ideas. This is what I'm like. I've loads of ideas, and I've got all this knowledge and skills, and I sit there and when we like say we're in Justin's or Crime Time Buzz or we're somewhere, and then they're talking about some situation, and then you guys is not right. Some people are triggered by it, but some just relate to it and they mention it in the chat, and then the creators have got like thousands of people, and you just want to talk about things sometimes. And I sat there thinking, I could help with that. They could talk to me about that. And I kept saying it over and over, and I was thinking, there's like there's a gap. We all are a really good community, and we're really lovely to each other. I mean, how we look, the hate channels are just bleh, but we are all there for each other. Like, really, it's a proper community with support. And I thought, why don't we monopolize on that, and why don't we get together and have a community channel? So we're still going to cover all of the cases, like what's going on, but we're going to look at the things within the cases that's wrong, and if we can relate to them. And eventually, my big dream would be for us to all get together and try and make change, because we could. We could make big changes. We could get legislation changed. We could get laws changed. We could get protocols changed, because half the things that's happening here now with all these bands, like babies, kids, teenagers, vulnerable adults, young women, young men, it can be stopped easy as that by changing just a couple of things. So as a community, we could achieve that eventually. I don't know what you guys think. So I'm not getting any comments through. Are you all still here? Why is that gone off? Have you all left us, or because all my comments have stopped? Oh, there. It started to move again. So what reality was I'm triggered by is CPS feels the most vulnerable too much. Okay, so don't get me started with those beggars. Missed the question. I'll go back to it in a moment, sweetie. All right. CPS, thorn in my side, to be fair. When I've been supporting women against perpetrators, like Mr. Chris, like I could put my hand through the telly, like every time I hear his voice, it just makes us want to scream. But as an advocate supporting women that eat men like him for breakfast, I run rings around them in court, because I just make sure that they're seen in their real light and what they're doing. You know what I mean? What they're doing to these women to manipulate and score points and you know, alienate the children against, you know, their mothers, or right, mothers do it to fathers as well, I suppose, but it's mainly male on female. So when I'm talking, if I please don't take it bad if I use male on female a lot of the time as me examples, because it's predominantly that, but I do know that it's same-sex couples and it's female on male. Okay, so but it's just habit that I use it that way. But if I'm if I'm working with like women harming men, or same sex couples, or whatever, then you know I use the terms for their situation. But when I'm just talking in general like this, it'll just be male on female. I hope that's okay. If anybody's got a problem with it, please just let me know. And I'll try and correct it, but it's just my mindset. It's easier than anyway. What was it? CPS. So we can do a lot about CPS reality and about how they let children down. We need to make changes there. Look at Sebastian and the CBS reports and no action being taken. Look at Evelyn Boswell. Now that was a shit show. I just was annoyed with that. But not only that, it needs to change for Nina. She's going to court and he's running rings around her by saying, I want it this way and you will do as you're told. I mean, taking that to court over a pair of leggings. His daughter can't wear a pair of leggings, and they put that in the bloody parental agreement. Harmony Monk. Oh, don't talk about her. God love her. God love her. But we can. I'd love to speak to Nina and fight her corner. That would be amazing. Could you imagine helping our court and then coming here and telling all you guys about how we kicked CPs off? Because there's like over here in the UK. I don't know what it's like in the US, but all of our legislation and all of our stuff is geared up to prevent courts from doing that. They offer mediation to parents when they're having a divorce, with children when there's domestic abuse, and mediation doesn't work. That just gives the perpetrator a platform to say you were doing this, and this, and the victim or the survivor will just not dare say no. So that needs to change. But there's loads of work we can do together. There's loads of scenarios we can look at. I want to give you all. I mean, all of this might not apply to most of you, but I don't know you, and I don't know your personal circumstances. But you may be in a custody battle right now, and it might be against the perpetrator, and he might be using every trick in the book. Now, I want to be able to give you the tools and the knowledge to be able to fight that properly. Like, so you're going in a court and you're saying, hang on a minute. And you're pointing out the damage that it does to the children, and it's recorded, it's written there, it's in, you know, it's been researched by, you know, psychologists and all of that. So I want to arm you with all this information, and I want to teach you all the tools and of how to protect ourselves and how to heal from it if you've been through it. There's just loads of things we could be doing, and I just want to help, to be fair. And also, this is what my job is, but because my dad's poorly, I've left my job, which I really love, and I'm not doing my job. But by doing this here with you, I'm keeping my skills going, and I'm using them, so I don't like. My dad could be poorly for a few years, and I might not work for a few years. So by helping you and doing all this, I'm using my skills to keep them up to date. you know. So it's a win-win situation. Sorry, I'm not even reading your comments. I'm doing a Julie where I'm just nattering on and not even. Sorry, guys. Right, give us a look. Yeah, Nina does need help, YouTuber. CPS think no. Well, yes, they do think that they can be rehabilitated, but no longer in the UK do they sort of think that because of women's charities. We sort of proven that they can't. It's a work in progress and it's a slow one, but we're getting there. We really are getting there. But they need to train CPS. CPS needs the training to understand the manipulation tactics. I would love to go in there and teach them like not to do that. We might create an army, might we? An army of justice. It doesn't have, they still have animals towards the child. Yeah. I tell you what I hate, parent alienation. It's horrible. I mean, I've got children and I'm not with their dad, but I wouldn't dream for 1 minute of even though he's a idiot. That was a polite word for it. I would never say that where my children are, and I would never say that to my children because it's not about what I feel and think. He's a good man, though. He's a really good man. Don't get us wrong. I have no issues that way. Um, he's a good dad. Um, just because we don't get on doesn't you don't need to get the kids involved. Do you know I need glasses? I really can't see this chat. YouTube. Nina's getting protection from. Yeah, I think she is. I've asked this question because I was doing my own nutting over. Oh, thanks, just Iris. I was doing my own nutting over all of this, sitting worrying myself sick, really worrying about it. And I believe that she is. I think actually the FBI is keeping an eye on her. To be fair, I don't know how far that's true, but and if they're not, and that that baby goes anywhere near him, we'll like to pound the pavement with placards and. Not that I can do much, like from thousands of miles away. I'll have to swim over, but I'll do something. Okay, Paula. Thank you for coming in, and I'll see you. I'm going to be on every day, just to check in every day, just for half an hour, and then we'll pick the days together when I'll do like go into proper big stuff, and we'll have to spend some time on it. We'll navigate it around everybody else, so there's plenty of time. Thank you though for joining me. I'm going to go in a minute soon anyway because the boys need to come home. And I haven't locked them in the greenhouse or the coal shed or anything. They're just out. They're coming home soon. I've got a funny story to tell you next time about perpetrators. So remind us on next time you come in to tell you the funny story about perpetrators. How you whispering, Wind? Just Irish. Trying to see who. I've missed loads of people. Hello, YouTuber, because I didn't actually say it to you. Nancy Smith. Elizabeth Smith. Elizabeth Nancy. Do you know Nancy? Isn't Nancy short for Elizabeth? Over here in Dordieland? Is it Rennie? Rennie? Hello, Renee. I think that's I'm pronouncing your name right. If I'm not, I do apologise. Reality wins. Marlene is at the doctor. I haven't missed anybody else. I think that's everybody. Okay. Just Irish then. Oh, I love them too, Moon and Just Irish. Absolutely love them. I love how Moon goes off on a tangent, and Just Irish is like, calm it down a little bit, Moon. Just settle down a little bit. We're going to get in a bit of trouble here. And then something will trigger Just Irish, and she'll start and go off on a bit of a one. It's great. Oh, it's Nancy going. Thank you for coming. Hopefully you'll stop by again soon. Oh, thank you, Whispering Wind. So I'm gonna, if you're all right with us, mate, and you're a moderator, when I get down to it, can you just stick a thumbs up in the chat for us, please, so I know who would do it and who wouldn't. Yeah, you do volunteer each other, Just Irish. It's great. You like a double act. Oh, thank you, Paul. Reality. When somebody upsets you, mind lady, I would hate to be in your wrath. Honestly, you're great. That's great, and I cheer you on from the sidelines. Honestly, I do, because I think, go on there, girl, get them told. And you're right. You're always right. Take no shit. That's what we've got to do. Stand together and take no shit. Simple as that. Because I don't know who the F they all think they are. I know it. It must be really difficult when you've got loads of people in, and you've got to monitor chat and do it's a balancing act. I'm glad I've only got a few people, and hopefully it'll just be a really gradual thing. I don't really want thousands of people. That's not what I want. I'd rather have, well, I don't know how many it is to get you to monetize, because I could do with that, so I can put the resources in, because it'll be coming back at you. So when I get in, it'll help us to do the stuff I need to do with you for the channel, because like caring for my dad, I haven't got my wage anymore, so it's tough. But it's a balancing act. So to be able to put things in, I'm thinking of doing some other stuff as well, also raising money for some charities as well, because that's what I like to fundraise for charities. But I know sometimes you get talked about and frowned upon for doing things like that here on YouTube, and you get called a grifter or whatever it is. But it would be totally transparent, like totally transparent. So there would be proof of the money going into a account and the money being paid to a charity, and I would do it live online so that there was no discrepancies. So what I was thinking of doing was a raffle type of thing, like it's a raffle here, probably a draw there. I don't know what you call it in the US, So like pay so much for a ticket, like with a number, and then like say we sell 100 tickets, the program 1 to 100 into the thing, what put all the numbers out, and then half the money what was raised would go to charity, and half would go to the person whose number came out, or something along those lines. What do you think about that? I'll be able to do the mods thing, reality, if you just send us your thingy. I was gonna call it a UTI. That's a water infection. Um, you know your YouTube name thing. Oh, thank you, was ruined. Yeah, if you can share us out and stuff, that would be great. Even if you told people about us, like I mean, friends and family and anybody here would really benefit from the stuff I want to do with you. Really, I mean, it is going to be true crime because I am going to cover the cases. But together we can examine the cases and we can you can say, well, I don't know, say Sebastian was an example. So there's domestic abuse, then there's narcissistic sociopathy, um, there's child abuse, there's parent alienation, there's there's a whole host of things where we could sit down as a group and you can tell me what you've noticed in the case. Obviously, not Sebastian, because we all know about that, but new cases as they come along and stuff. And you can say, oh, well, I noticed this, could we cover that? Like, it's about you, so you tell me what you want and we'll do it. Is that all right? You're multitasking. It was about, I don't know what bit you missed. So, I was on about a raffle or a draw to raise money for charities. Did you hear that? Just Irish. I always say you must. Mm-hmm. Thank you, just Irish. Okay. So, so think of ways that we can do stuff as well for people, like, and fun things. I want to do fun things as well as a group, like, I don't know, afternoon tea but on a Zoom call or something, or where we can actually sit and talk to each other instead of this silly thing. A raffle, a draw, like a lottery draw. So you get a ticket with a number on, and then say I sell 100 tickets, just Irish, and then I program 1 to 100 into the thing, and it draws the number out. What do you call it? Sorry, I smoke roll ups. You'll be able to hear me later every 2 minutes because I'm talking and I'm letting my cigarette go out. Do you call it a raffle? Uh, I am, cats. We just going. I'm going in a minute. Oh dear. I'll be back tomorrow though. So you've all got me emails and I've talked this to death. And I need to get some sleep because it's 2 days or something I haven't been asleep for because my dad and then my daughter and So I'm so sorry. I feel awful, but my two little boys are waiting to come home, and I've asked them to stay at their friends until I'm finished here, so that they're not interrupting us, like answering the door and running around, you know. So they're not babies, and I've locked them out or anything like that. So I'm not. The hate channels will pick that up and run with it, won't they? New YouTuber does something to our children. No, they're just out. They're just out at their friends, and they only live 3 doors away, but they need to come home. They're 11-year-olds. They're not babies. So I'm gonna love yous and leave yous really, and I'll see yous all. I'm gonna kill that child. Get off here! You're not allowed on now. No, don't hide, Philippa. It's my child. Get off this platform now. And that's not his real name either. I'm going to kill him. Get. That's how I knew it was him, because he's picked somebody's name that I know, and I know that the person who he's pretending to be wouldn't be on YouTube. So get off now. He's gonna get. I'm gonna kill him when he goes home. Not literally. Oh God, I better watch what I'm saying. But now, anyway, right. I'm gonna go, and I'll catch you all tomorrow. I love you all, and I really do appreciate your support. So all of you have got emails for all the different things. So please email me and share it with everybody, and just bug the life out of all the other creators to, to drop me link. All right. What happened? I'll explain later. Whispering Winds, email me, and I'll talk to you on the email. All right. So it's 7 o'clock at night here. So I'll say good night. God bless. I don't think it's that late where you are. I think it's probably afternoon. So what's your email? It's in the description. I haven't got it to hand. It's on me about Whispering Wind. You know, when you click on the descriptions, there's emails on the description. So I've got a confidential one that's for like confidential stories and things, and I've got a one that's just directly to me, which is silence is deafening, I think. And then I've got a one for suggestions if you want to suggest something to do on my channel. So I'm gonna go now. So good night, God bless, and I love you all, and thank you so much. I really appreciate you being here, and I hope I've done okay, because I'll watch it back and cringe. That's what I'll do. You know, I'm going to get some nice work done, ready for next weekend, and some nice things to show you, and hopefully I can share my screen and stuff to do some like in-depth work with you and show you some cool stuff. And remind us on next time to tell you the funny story about the perpetrator, because you'll love it. I know you will, but I haven't got time now to tell you. So I'm going to go. Good night. God bless everybody. Take care of each other and be kind to each other. All right. Love you lot. Bye.